Well, hello, everybody. It is me, Katie, here with MOMnation and another Live and Learn. And this one is going to make you hungry. I have been like, Wendy and I had talked about this, I don't know, Wendy, like weeks ago. And
Yeah, exactly.
I have been ready for Taco Tuesday ever since. In fact, I've had several Taco Tuesdays since we had the conversation, just because I have been in absolute anticipation of today. I even have we'll call it a margarita. It's not, but it is margarita-ish. So Wendy, tell us who you are and what you're doing for us today.
Absolutely. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Wendy, and my business is Pampered Chef. And I actually love to help busy people get in and out of the kitchen in 30 minutes or less with the least amount of dishes and ingredients, and preparing really healthy, good tasting food for your family or even for yourself or whoever you live with. And so tonight, when we discussed about tacos, we have a couple fun things. It's a basic taco recipe, but I'm going to talk about some prepping and some preparing so that you can actually make meals throughout the week. So what I suggest is, I've prepared to start my hamburg for the tacos, but if you're buying hamburg or turkey burg, or if it's chicken, ground chicken, I would say take a Sunday for a half an hour to an hour, prepare it, cook all of your meats, and then let it cool, and then bag them or put them in containers, I would say for 3 meals during your week. So basically, this is Taco Tuesday. On Thursday, we're going to prepare chili. And then for Saturday, it would be like spaghetti sauce, but I would use spaghetti squash instead, because we're cutting down the carbs. Or you could do zucchini noodles, or the veggie noodles instead, and split it up into the 3 different meals. That
Can I stop you? I'm sorry to interrupt you, and because you're probably in your flow, and I hate to, but talk to me about zucchini noodles, sister. So do you make them yourself?
Yes,
we're also low carb.
Oh, yeah, we have a spiralizer that I absolutely love, because it's gravity driven. So you're basically spinning from up top. It's not on your counter, but it has 3 different size noodles. So you can make a fettuccine, a spaghetti, and actually ribbons. So if you want to add something different to your salads, you could do a cucumber in there instead of that. You can, spiralize apples and onions and carrots, anything you can spiralize in this. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
And it's dishwasher safe.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect.
Yeah,
even
each piece comes apart. I know, huh? That's what I'm all about, dishwasher safe. So
yes. Okay. Cool. Sorry for the interruption.
No worries. Feel free to ask me any questions along the way. I'm used to it. So we are going to actually, I've cooked the meat in the burner in the pan. And I'm just going to add my add your favorite taco seasoning, whether it's low sodium, make your own taco seasoning. If you want the recipe, I do have a recipe for taco seasoning. It's really, really good. And then the water. And while this is just simmering, we're going to prepare some homemade guacamole, which is my absolute favorite.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So now what tools are you using there?
Right now, I love my scraper. These are different size scrapers, spatulas, whatever you want to call them, but they take 650 degrees in heat, so they won't melt. If for some reason you run away from the stove and you left it on in the pan, it won't melt in your pan. So I love it for that reason. And then these pans, these are our non-stick professional pans that have a lifetime warranty, but the one beauty about, well, a couple beauties, is that you can actually take the handles off so they nest.
Nice.
They're dishwasher safe, which is
That's
lovely.
What I'm talking about.
And you can use metal on these, even though they're non-stick, because of the metal, the aluminum and titanium in the bottom, so they will never warp either. Plus, with the lifetime warranty, that's always a nice little feature too.
Oh, hey, so question about that, and maybe you don't know, maybe you ask somebody else, but I'll try and see if you know. So lifetime warranty, so if you gift them to your children, does that still last? It does?
Well, wait, it's supposed to, yes. I know people have had their pans for over 25 years.
Whoa.
So as long as you take care of them and, you're not abusing them in any way, you'll be fine, yeah.
All right, well, good to know.
So, yes. So before we go any further, I almost forgot, because we're doing Taco Tuesday, of course, we've got to get dressed for the occasion.
Oh my goodness,
So
you're so cute.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it.
This is necessary when you're
This is
being the chef
necessary.
for Taco
That's
Tuesday.
right? So we'll
Oh
do
my
the
goodness.
sombrero. Okay, now we're ready.
Perfect.
So now we'll continue on. We're going to make guacamole. And I love homemade guacamole. So what I'm using is, instead of electricity, I'm using my manual food processor. I don't need to take a big machine out and put it. I can just put this on the counter and just throw your veggies in. So what you want to do is you always want to chop them into sections, but you want to use your hard veggie first.
And that's onions?
And that's onions. So we're starting with onions.
Look at that.
And so the little thing creates a centrifugal force, bringing everything to the bottom, and you can chop it as small as you want. So if you can see that right
nice.
there. Is that nice?
I didn't see you cry, because usually when I cut onions, I cry.
And that's why I use this. I use this to prepare my onions for the week, because I can't stand cutting onions, because I cry. Peel one layer off and I'm done. I'm done and over with. So another fun tool that helps me prep my food quickly is this cut and seal. So grape tomatoes, I'm going to prepare them a little bit so they don't take so long in here, but they're whole. But you know how you have a salad, you don't want to cut each individual one?
Right.
This is
no, they
one
squirt
of my
at you.
favorites. They squirt. That's right. So I'm just taking
I have a kid. I know what it's like.
Right? And if you want to do grapes or anything, so look at what happens. It cuts it right in half. So
that's
all
awesome.
in half all at once. So now I'm just going to put my tomatoes in there. However many you want. I like tomatoes.
That's great for moms with little kids too, because you got to cut grapes and those types of things. So that seems like really quick and easy.
It really is. And say, when you go into the store and you're buying chicken breasts and they're always so thick, well, you can actually cut them thinner and save money, and you can have quicker cooking chicken by just making an extra slice, or you sometimes can get 3 pieces, so you can slice it twice, Oh, so I love it for that too. Yeah. And then bagels, of course. I know. Believe me, I want to get in and out of that kitchen, because what people don't know is I hated to cook before I joined Pampered Chef. I really did.
Kidding.
I don't even know why I did. Yes. Isn't it? So from there, I am going to add the avocado.
Oh, what'd you do just there? That was a trick too.
Oh, you've never seen this. So you just take a knife and you jam it into the nut and you twist it and it comes out.
What?
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah. That's what I love about it.
So you just slice those in half, kind of like the long way?
Slice them in half, yes.
Okay.
Long way, yes. And then I'm using a thinner scraper. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're just going to put that on one side and then go along. Now we have other tools that you can use too, but I just love these scrapers, so they're just my favorite.
Well, look at how clean that came out. I usually use a spoon, and it takes me a long time, and I destroy the avocado.
And I usually take the peel with it when I do my spoon too. So I got you on that one. So then my other favorite, I cannot live without this, is the garlic press, which you don't peel your clove. You just put it in here, the half moon up, and it squeezes through.
See, that's awesome, because garlic is the hardest thing in the world to chop.
Isn't it?
I hate chopping garlic.
I can't. And then you have the skin right there. It's all done. Comes right out.
And garlic is good for you. You should eat it, right?
So good.
Yeah.
It builds your immunities up, especially now, in the fall, coming into the winter, you want to have your garlic.
Yeah, and immunity is a thing right now, not only because coming into the winter in your area. So everybody, I'm in sunny Phoenix, Arizona, and Wendy is in sunny New Hampshire. Is it sunny?
New Hampshire. Yes. Actually, right now it's dark.
True too. But do remember, because I had some time back east and lived in New Hampshire for a while. I know what you're talking about. We have kind of flu season here also. It doesn't hit us as hard as it hits you guys because, you know, we're mostly outdoors and we do a lot of outdoor living during the winter time. But I mean, building your immune system is totally a thing. It certainly was this year.
It really is. Oh, yeah. And for, you know, throughout this year and, you know, probably next year too, just to make sure.
Truth.
So we're going to citrus press some lime juice.
Oh, what is that thing?
This is called the citrus press. This is one of my favorite tools too, because it leaves the seeds at the bottom and it squeezes out all the juice. So between your limes and lemons.
So if you want to make so we have orange trees in Arizona. If I wanted to throw a few oranges into it, make some juice, that you could do that. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
You can, especially you want to add to a drink or something. Yeah. Yep, definitely. What I do is if the orange is too big, I cut it in four sections.
Got you.
You know, first cut them in half and then cut them in fours, and then it's easier to put the juice side down and then squeeze it through, and then you just have your peel with the rest of the pulp, which isn't much. So it's really a great thing. And I don't know if you know the tips about limes and lemons, but to get the juiciest lime, I know some people, you know, you can squeeze it, you know, roll it on a flat surface to try to get the juice pulling in. But if you also find limes with brown spots, that's a good thing. That means it's a ripe lime, and you can get the most juice out of it.
So it'll be extra juicy.
Kind of a little tip. Yes. And we're going to add some salt. I don't measure this. I like
you're a pro.
Grinders.
You just go.
Yeah, it's the way I like it. This is my recipe that I use. And then this is one of my favorites because I don't like to chop up fresh herbs. It's just too tedious for me. So this is my herb shredder, I call it. So I have cilantro in here.
Right on. Okay.
So there, comes right out.
That looks awesome. So you put fresh cilantro in
fresh
there.
Herbs. And there's a weighted ball. So the ball will come down and weight your herbs into the grinder itself, and then you turn it, and then it will just come out. So like if you want fresh basil on any of your Italian dishes, caprese, whatever, you could just do it after it's all done and just, you know, put whatever the amount you want on it and top it on your meal. I know. I mean, Pampered Chef comes up with some amazing tools for all of us to use.
I am a basil fan. I love basil. I love the smell of basil, fresh basil. So I'd be boiling it up with that thing.
Oh, absolutely. Pesto. You can make pesto in this.
Oh.
You know, with a pine nut.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yep, you can easily grind it up. So that's it. My guacamole is all done. All grounded.
That's amazing. That took like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it does. And it comes with a cover so you can store it.
Sorry. If I would have stopped talking, it probably would have been less than 2 minutes.
No, I love questions. That's one thing. I don't like silence. So I'm good with that. And the taco meat is done. So what I suggest is setting up a taco bar. So if you're going to have a family night, you know, dress the occasion, maybe go to the dollar store, get some fun little decorations, especially through now the kids are starting their school. So maybe do a pizza night and do, you know, the checkered, plastic checkered tablecloths and just, you know, everyone makes their own pizzas. But then I would just I love these because they're great for storage, the prep cups. But you can make a taco bar with all the different toppings that everyone likes. And then they just go through and spoon out for the tacos. And then you have the lids, so there's no extra dishes and lids, and put them back in the fridge. And then you have it for another night or whatever you want to do.
So it sounds to me like you're going to do another little video with me on pizza night.
Oh, we could do that. Yes.
Yes.
I have a phenomenal fun pizza dough that I love with Greek yogurt. It's so good.
Oh, awesome. My kid would love to make like, you know, little kid-friendly pizzas. So maybe we should do that. That'd be fun.
I think that's a deal. I would love to do that. So the next fun thing is I'm going to do a taco dessert. Bet you never heard of that one before.
No.
And what did I do? Oh, bacon tray. I'll have to leave the thing to show you. But you take pie crust And if you have a biscuit cutter, 3/4-inch biscuit cutter, you know, you're just going to roll out your pizza crust just a little bit. You can get the refrigerated kind. And you can make, you know, 4 on each one. And then you drape it over. You have to excuse me for 1 second. I'm so sorry. I forgot to bring the baker over.
No, you're fine.
This little ridge baker you can use for your tacos, but I draped over the pizza crust and cooked it for 10 minutes on the heated directions of 400, and it created the taco shell.
That's awesome. So
Isn't that fun?
So you just, you roll out your dough into the circle, whatever, and then you just drape it over and cook it in the oven.
You cut it. Yeah, so you have like a biscuit cutter to make individual little circles.
Gotcha.
And what I actually did, if you don't have a biscuit cutter, I have the 3-inch cover to this. Like, you know, take a glass, a mug, or whatever, and just use a knife to cut the circles out, and then just put them, lay them over, and bake them. You don't need to have a biscuit cutter.
Genius.
Yeah. So, and then what I did was I heated apple pie filling. So then you're just going to scoop some of that in.
Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. So did you make that?
No. This is called
another trick. Nice.
It's called in a can pie
that
filling.
Works for me.
Because if you can make it, it's not that you can't, but if you want something quick and easy and you don't want to have to do it your own, you know, I love this little can opener. It's my little helicopter can opener that I've already opened this, but basically what you do is it goes all the way around, it holds on to it, and then when you know it's loose from going all the way around, you unlock it by turning your thing at the end, and then you have a little bird beak, and then basically pulls it right off, and you have no metal because it takes it all off the ends. So
and there's no sharp end. So me, with a 6.5-year-old, I'm always worried about that. Like, no, you can't use the can opener. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
I agree. And there's no, you know, the can is really safe. So who here likes whipped cream? Because we can't have apple pie without whipped cream. You could put ice cream on this, but we're going to make some whipped cream in under a minute.
I'm going to say, who doesn't like whipped cream?
And now that we're going to, you mix drinks, you know, hot cocoa, anything like that. Now this is season. This is one of my favorite tools. And for the holidays, if you're going somewhere, this is an amazing tool that you can bring with you, you know, and buy the cream and put it in a little chill cooler or something. But it has a frosted line. So what you do, it's so simple. You can make flavored whipped cream. You know, you can add a teaspoon of liqueur. You don't want to add a lot because it does not work. We've tried it. So you just want to do a teaspoon like you would with vanilla. So you go underneath the line. Reason being is these little air things are going to create a lot of air, and it's going to make the whipped cream for you.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm going to add a tablespoon of my confectioner sugar. And I don't measure my vanilla, so.
Because you're a pro. I already know that.
No, I just know. Believe me. I just know what I like, so, and everybody else likes. So it's about a teaspoon or a little bit more. This goes in, and you just turn it to lock it, and here we go.
Look at that.
Now, if you have warmed, you know, room temperature, you can actually make butter. So if you want fresh butter for the holidays, you could add your garlic. You could add, you know, if you want a sweeter one, you can do a honey cinnamon
That's
butter.
amazing. Then you would be like this rock star at your family dinner. Like, I made my own butter. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you pull it up, you're going to feel it's got the tension.
Oh my gosh. That was so fast.
I know. Isn't that amazing? It's all dishwasher safe, which is lovely.
Bonus.
It screws apart. Bonus. And then you would just add it onto your tacos for your dessert, and you're all set. And there's your meal in under 30 minutes.
You are amazing. So literally taco dinner, guacamole and chips for the side or for, you know, the appetizer, and then taco dessert. And
absolutely.
And that all took you 30 minutes.
Exactly. And the other thing is, if you want to make fresh salsa, you can buy extra containers and just take the turnaround, rinse it off, and the blade and just go in the next container and make your own homemade salsa the same way I did the guac. Simple.
Beautiful. I was just commenting, I've been commenting on our video because I'm like so fascinated with all these genius tools that you have. But I'm like thinking to myself, your family must be thinking it smells really good in your house right now.
They love it when I do demos because they know they're getting a great meal. So it's
right.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, mom's cooking, sweet.
Exactly.
Nice.
Sure,
well, Wendy, how can our audience connect with you? I know that you have like oodles of recipes and all this stuff to help our moms. So how can we get that?
So actually, I have a VIP group, and I have, which I don't think I put that link on. So I'll put that link, give that to you, Katie. My website, which was on the event page, and you can get in contact with me on my personal website. And also, if anybody's interested, I do have an online party going on starting Sunday that just private message me or send me, once you're on my website, you can contact me. I can add you to it so you can see all of our brand new tools that just came out. Plus you'll get lots of recipes that you can copy into your folder. There's tips, there's ideas, and I do more demos. So it's a fun week.
Awesome. I love it. Anything else that you would like to add before we go? And I'm so bummed out that I'm all the way in Arizona and I can't pop by and be like, I'm one of the tacos.
That's all right. No worries. No, I just want to thank you so much for this opportunity. This is a huge opportunity for me, and I just love to share all this with everyone. And, you know, Pampered Chef has been around. They'll be 40 years next year. Whoa. Amazing brand, and most people probably know that have been on this video and know about Pampered Chef. But if you have any questions, you know, even if any of you are looking for some extra money, everyone has to eat. You can do it through the holidays just to get extra money for shopping. Now is the perfect time. We have amazing startup kits with some amazing tools that you can keep in your kitchen. So we just say give it 30 days. We'll train you to what you want to do, and, you know, go with it. Make some extra money from home on the computer.
A lot of our moms are in that position where that would be a wonderful thing for them. And I know we have a lot of moms also that are super into cooking. And then we have a lot of moms that are not so super into cooking, but like they got to feed the family and they don't want it to be gross. You know what I mean? So
that's me.
Right? So they do what they can, and I'm sure these awesome gadgets that you have are very beneficial to,
yes.
I'm going to share something. I don't cook. My husband does.
That's awesome.
But I clean. So you can see me all thumbs up about the dishwasher. Hey, I'm like, oh,
there you go.
So real quick before I let you run, what is the benefit of somebody joining a party? Do they get any specific percentage off, or is it better for them to buy on a party versus go to you directly? Like, how does that work?
Well, actually, if they are on a party, and either way, whether they do order the website, but you do get a break on shipping, and it will be direct shipped to you. And they can still get the free gift when they make a purchase over 80, and it's of their choice. And then if they are interested in hosting their own, then yes, they get they have an opportunity of getting over $200 in free, and 60% off anything in the catalog, which includes our newest air fryer that anybody can purchase, and that is a fun tool. I think every home should have this one. And, you know, I think hosting is the best because you do gather friends from all around the country that you haven't connected with. Plus, you're helping your friends get the best tools for their kitchen and helping them, and they can start their Christmas shopping. And then you benefit as a special thank you for sharing. You get the free and all the discounts, you know, that a host doesn't have to pay anything full price.
Yeah, that's huge and awesome because, I mean, it's middle of September. Before we know it, the holidays are going to be around, all that hustle and bustle. And this is really nice because my assumption is that it just ships to your house. So you're not like, it's, you know, that low contact that we're kind of all looking for.
Right, exactly. So it does. It gets shipped directly to your house, which is nice.
Awesome. Well, Wendy,
Yeah.
it was such a pleasure. Oh my God, I had so much fun.
You.
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks, Katie.
All right. Good night.
All right. We'll see you later. Good night. Happy cooking to all
Bye.
of you.
Yes.
Bye.
Happy cooking. Happy eating all that yumminess.
Happy, I know, huh?
I wish I was helping you.
I know. I wish I could send it to you.
It might take a minute to get here and then who knows. So
That's right. That's right.
bye.
Bye-bye.